It's VIP boxing. No, it's not. It's me. Shall we try that again? It's
Go on.
Louise Bay for VIP boxing. It's Friday, Harry. And it's Friday afternoon, and I'm joined with Harry the Hatchet Martin. Harry, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm
Good,
very
good,
well.
good.
Nice to see. Cool, calm, and collected, just like I said in the post today.
Literally, yeah.
You are,
Done it
yeah.
again. Done it again.
Even the photos of you on your ring walk, you're just like,
Just taking it in, just focused there. I'm taking it in, but I'm focused on funds. I'm focusing getting in the ring. Because the most nervous part I used to find of a fight was a ring walk, but now I find taping the glue when you put your gloves on and tape them up. I find that the most nervous part now.
that's really interesting because I remember speaking to you before your debut and obviously post fight your debut, and you saying about the ring walk and that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and me saying to you, I used to be nervous all the way through the day, feel sick, but as soon as I heard the music, that's when I'd be like, oh, goosebumps, come on, let's go. And you was like, oh no, I'm the opposite. So that's nice to know that you're enjoying the ring walk now. And
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I've relaxed a bit in the ring walk, but it's when I put my hands in the gloves and Bride tapes me gloves up and I'm like, oh God, this is it. This is it.
is it something that he's saying to you at that time, or is it just
No,
that's
no,
that
it's
switch
just
where it's go
what it
time?
was. It was in sparring not long ago, and every time I spar, I lace my Bride does my gloves on
Yeah.
laces, and we tape my gloves. And then I thought, next time I'm having my gloves taped, we'll be in a fight on my last spar. So I thought, bloody hell, this is going to be horrible. But I had a tough opponent, Fons, and I knew he was, one of the toughest journeymen out there at my weight. And he was, and he's a good lad. And a massive shout out to Fons for that fight. He's a nice guy as well, bit posh, but he's a nice lad. But back on topic, yeah. I thought to myself, next time I see my hands, after me fight, I'm like, oh God. So I overthink a little bit about them things.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's fighting and it's what we do.
But the thing as well, all this is experience, isn't it? So the
Yeah.
more times you come out and your hands are fine and things like that, the less you're going to worry about those things.
Yeah, yeah.
The more you're used to hearing you, because you bring a crowd. So the more you're used to hearing that, because that must be quite overwhelming the
You know
first
what?
time.
Although it's allowed, like I watched it back soon as I got home. So after my fight, I'd done seeing everyone and stuff, blah blah. And then I got home and I put it straight on my TV. As soon as I had a shower, straight on my TV. And I watched it back and I'm like, wow, everyone's cheering for me. But I can't hear that in the ring. It's weird because the only person I'm not focused or listening to is my coach behind me. And I'm looking in front of fans and I'm not, I can't really like interact with the crowd unless it's in between rounds and I go like that to get the crowd up. And
Yeah.
that's when I hear him really. But my focus is on my opponent and Bry.
But that's absolutely how it should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
And it's
definitely.
great to say, that you're not being distracted by those things. You're not switching off momentarily
No, you're
because
not.
this is boxing. You
Yeah.
can't be playing those games. But yeah, let's just talk about the performance. Talk about Fons. A couple of things there. He isn't what he says on the tin outside of the ring, and I think you just
No.
saying that to me off camera, saying, "Oh, it's a bit posh," but
Yeah.
actually, he's one of the nicest guys on the circuit, isn't he?
He is.
188 fights in, I think.
Yeah.
And I've just said to you again, just before we press record, I've covered quite a lot of his fights now
Yeah.
with our boxers. And you gave him a tough night, Harry. You gave him a tough night's work.
After the fight, we went backstage, and obviously due to the clash of heads in round one at the last 10 seconds, um, all healed up naturally.
Oh, good, good.
All the cuts done, it's just black eye. But we were backstage with the doctor and we were just talking, but I was looking at like the red marks all on his face, and I'm like, he's got a fight next week as well, and he's going into the ring like that, and I'm like, bloody hell.
And do you know what? It just tells you. I mean, obviously on the face you can see the damage, but
Yeah,
often with the body work you don't see that damage, and it
no,
just shows you how fit those guys are because they can
yeah,
recover from all. Yes, you can, like I say, visibly there, but you were landing head and body. You didn't just, you weren't just chopping his head. And the fact that they can recover like that 7 days and back out and do 4, 6, whatever
8 rounds,
rounds,
yeah.
it's testament to them, isn't it?
Definitely, definitely a test. I mean, it puts me up for a test as well. Like he's meant to be one of the best journeymen out there for me, and he was. He's probably my toughest fight. Jake Osgood, he was a good fight. Paul Scaife, Naeem Ali, my debut, my second fight. But I'd say Jake Osgood and Fons Alexander have been my toughest tests up to now.
We've not matched, when you say it out like that, we've not actually matched you very easy for your first few, right? Especially because you're quite young. We have put you in with some of the really experienced
Yeah,
rovers.
and it's good. It's good. It gets, when people ask me, do I know him fighting? Like sometimes I'll say yeah, and sometimes I'll say no, depending on what mood in. But I'll be like, yeah, I know him fighting. He's a good journeyman. He's tough. He's game and stuff. For example, when I boxed Paul Scaife, I went backstage stage and I said to Reese Wood, 'cause I hurt my middle knuckle that round, the fight. And I said to Reese Woods, I said, "You've boxed Paul Scaife, haven't you?" He went, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." I said, "He's got the hardest head I have ever punched." I hurt my hand. I didn't go to hospital. I was like concerned about. I was like, "Oh, my hand," but yeah, my knuckles. I was like, "That's the hardest head I've ever hit." But them 10, I was in 8 ounce gloves that fight actually.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Oh, that makes a difference.
yeah, but it was good. I've enjoyed all my fights. I'm nervous. All like joining fight week, I'm nervous, very nervous.
But
But yeah, other than that, I enjoyed it.
don't you think nerves are good though, in that
Yeah,
sense?
if you're not nervous, there's something wrong with you.
There's
It's like
something missing, isn't there?
I say to the amateurs in my gym as well. I said, if you're not nervous, then something's not right. Because you're walking into a fight, that person across the ring from you wants to punch your head in. How do you not feel anything?
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
not
mean?
tiddlywinks, is it?
No, is it? No, you're going in there, you're going for a war. That's what you want. People want to see. They want to see a good fight.
You're saying
Um,
that with the biggest smile on your face, Harry, because
I've
what
been
we,
doing it 15 years now, so
oh, I mean, how old are you?
23,
Wow, so 8 years old. So, that's, yeah, over twice your life that you've been,
pretty much.
that you've
Yeah.
been doing it really. And like I say, it's great that you still get nervous. But you can see that there's all that experience there because you know that this is an entertainment sport. You don't just go in there and stay long and stay behind your jab. You go in there and you have a fight.
Yeah, and that's what the plan was to go in there, pop twos, pop threes, get the hands high, drop them down to the body every now and then, target the stab jab down to the body, come over the top. And we were looking for that lunging left hand he does.
Yes.
Lunges in with his
Yes.
left hook. And I think in the fourth round, I don't know what, I think it was the hook or the backhand that caught me. It shocked me. I got a flash of white in that round.
Oh
It's like,
wow.
Jesus Christ,
You
he
know what? I
caught me
think.
with a really good shot.
Do you know what?
And
I've written that down.
have you actually? He
Yeah.
he caught me in that fourth round,
Yeah,
and
it was all
I
action
didn't
actually.
I didn't quite show it, but I took it well, and didn't know where I was for a split second. Like bloody hell, I'm out, but then like a bit of a shake, I'm back in it.
So with that fight, you mentioned first round there was the head clash, little
Yeah,
nick for you, but I think Fons came off worse
yeah,
with
you
that,
got the
didn't he?
gash there, didn't you?
And they did quite a good job with the cut on that. So first round that happened. So obviously that's not happened to you before. So you tick that little box, and then a nice little chin check in the fourth as well. So again,
Definitely got a
it's
chin check.
but again it's the boxes ticked, isn't it?
Yeah, I know what to
Um,
expect now. I know what it's like, and I had it a few times in the amateurs, but that's my first time in the professional where I've been like stunned for a split second.
yeah.
But it's good experience, like I say as well. I mean, it's not good, but it's experience.
And when you were talking backstage, I know Fons is brilliant at giving feedback and really encouraging. I've seen, heard him, seen it myself, and the lads have told me. What was it that he said to you? Did he give you any bits of advice, or is that
He
keeping
did. He
close to your
just said,
chest?
keep going, keep training, and he sees potential in me. Just keep going and training, keep boxing away, and you'll improve better over the time. And yeah, just all really good advice. Just little bits, obviously, to work on in the gym. We've picked up off, but Fons was brilliant. He was a brilliant backstage in person. He did come in overweight as well, so we did apologise for that. He came in 5 pound overweight. So before we had the fight, he came up to me and my coach and said, "Hey mate, sorry about the weight and stuff." And I like that's a bit of respect. So I have a
Yeah.
lot of respect for him for that. But just backstage, he was just brilliant with me. He was just giving me loads of good advice. Keep going, keep training, keep doing what I'm doing best. He sees potential in me, which is I like to hear. And yeah, that's about it really. That's
That's
about it.
that, that's really nice to hear, and I love the fact that these away fighters keep in touch with the lads that they've shared the ring with, especially when
Yeah,
there's that mutual respect there, just like that, because people don't give them credit for what we've talked about it before, but people don't give them credit for who they are and what they do. We've just
Mm,
talked about, how they can recover and box again 7 days later, but we judge them on how many times they've been stopped, don't we?
yeah,
And it's because they've got experience in every aspect to
yeah,
survive. It's not that they're going in there to be paid to lose. That's not the case. And I often say that on the YouTube channel on a night time when we're going live, explaining what the role is of these away fighters. And to me, it sounds like you really did have a good learning fight.
yeah. I did, and you know what? They are tough guys. Like I think Fonz has been stopped. He's had 7 times, is it?
Yeah,
7 times out of 188. It shows how tough they are, and how game they are. Paul's gave, Jacob's
less than
good.
5%.
Naeem Ali, he's another one who's had big fights and he's only been stopped a couple of times. Um, but it just shows how tough they are and how game they are and how much like punches they can take. But they do it day in, day out, so they're
Yeah,
going to be tough, aren't they? So
yeah,
it's wild. It really
yeah.
is wild.
It is when you think about how many rounds that he's done under the lights, not just in sparring, and
No,
you think
not
about
even.
that.
Some of them probably don't even spar.
No, although that's it. Well, it's all for real, isn't it?
Literally, their sparring is fighting.
Yeah,
They literally do it either as a second job, third job, or a main job.
yeah, yeah.
Whereas my
Um,
job is training and fighting.
that's it. That's it. And with that, so you're 4-0, which is very, very nice. So we kept you nice and active, which has been brilliant since you turned over. Um, Steve normally likes to do 4 4 rounders and then starts to looking at 6 rounds. Is that the case? Because I know you just said before we spoke, you were doing 10 round spars before this camp.
Um, I've had a few people say I should do a 6 rounder, and a few people say I should do a 4 rounder. I'll do a 6 rounder. I don't mind. I spar for six anyways, and
Yeah.
I don't mind doing six. But a few people have told me to go for another four. Leogan's even said go for
Oh yeah, yeah.
another 4 rounder as well. Because there's no rush. I
No, because
mean,
you're
I don't
young.
mind doing another four,
Yeah,
four or six, or if I do a six and go back to a four, I don't mind. Um, but either or, really, I don't mind. At the end of the day, I'm fighting, so that's what my mind is. I probably could have done another 2 rounds with fans as well. I felt
really.
I could have gone a lot more. But let's see what Steve brings to the table.
Yeah.
If it's a six, a four, I don't mind. Probably one more four, I'd say,
More
but
fun.
one more. If not, it's a 6 round. It is.
And then next year it'll be, yeah, then even if you did another 4 rounders to cap off the end of this year, that would be quite nice, wouldn't it? 5-0 going
Yeah,
into 2026 and even at 24 years old, you've got
yeah,
so much time ahead of you, so much growing, so much learning to do.
yeah.
And I know you're super, super close to Brian, your coach. And what was his verdict on the performance?
He fought a box well. I mean, what we do is we watch the fight over. We'll go over the good things.
Yeah.
We'll watch the fight over, go over the things to work on, all the bad things. Um, but he fought a box well. It's probably one of the best performances he's seen. But yeah, again, I just like to say a massive thanks to Brian for putting his time and effort into me. Really appreciate that. So if he does watch this, thank you, bro.
Oh,
But other than that, I do like you said, if he says I box well, then I'll take it and I box well.
yeah.
Um, but he's been giving out some bad pointers. Like some rounds, I had my hands were a bit low. I think in the last round, I dropped both my hands to get out of there. I don't know why, I just didn't keep them up and move around. My left hand was a bit low. Every now and then, my right hand. But on some of the pictures that my photographer took on the night, my arm was quite like that a lot of the time on my right
Oh, so it's
arm.
got photographic evidence as well.
Yeah, so but I
Oh,
think it's when I've loaded up to throw a shot, I've like lifted my elbow up to throw it, but that's another thing to work on, I guess. No, but Brad thought a box well. There's obviously
good.
stuff there to be worked on, and if he's happy with the performance, and I'm happy, which he's happy about. So
Well, I can certainly say the fans at home watching on the YouTube channel enjoyed it. It sounded like the people at ringside certainly enjoyed it as well, Harry. I always enjoy having a catch up with you.
you do
But yeah, 4-0, nice.
4-0 as a pro.
Oh, it sounds good. Sounds good. And
Love it.
guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. You'll catch up with all of the interviews from our fighters, backstage, behind the scenes content, and obviously live streaming of the events. Next event is on the 11th of October at Farnworth, the Hideout. We've got Kyle Lamotte, we've got Manaya Mir, we've got Bobby Faulkner, and a whole heap more. So go to vipboxing.co.uk and you will find all the details there. We've actually got 3 shows in October, so take your pick.
Alex Murphy's fighting in October, my stable mate. So shout out to Alex
Yes.
Murphy.
Yes, he is. Super Alex Murphy hasn't jumped on the card. You are correct. Yes. So we'll be catching. In fact, I think Lee has caught up with him today. I have a funny feeling that he might have. So there'll be.
Oh no, he's already done it.
Has he done it?
He's already been and done it. Yeah.
Ah, nice. Well, I'll be putting that out over the next couple of days then.
No
Yeah,
worries.
working on that one. But and we'll see you there probably if you're supporting Alex that night. So we'll catch up with you then, Harry.
No worries. I'll
Right.
see you later.
Take care, my man. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.